Modern feminism has strayed far from its original purpose, focusing more on victimhood than equality.
That's not true. Feminism is about fighting for women's rights and challenging patriarchal norms.
Rights are one thing, but when did feminism become about hating men and silencing opposing views?
It's not about hating men. It's about challenging toxic masculinity and creating a more inclusive society.
Inclusive society? You call shutting down debates and labeling anyone who disagrees as a misogynist inclusive?
That's not what feminism is about. It's about giving women a voice and creating opportunities for them.
Opportunities? Women in the West have more opportunities than ever, yet feminism still claims they're oppressed.
You're ignoring the fact that women still face discrimination and inequality in many areas of life.
I'm not ignoring it, but I am saying that modern feminism often prioritizes feelings over facts and ignores the progress that's been made.
So you think feminism has achieved its goals and can just stop now?
Not at all, but I think it needs to refocus on real issues and stop perpetuating a culture of victimhood.
That's easy for you to say. You're not the one facing the discrimination and inequality.
I'm not saying it's easy, but I am saying that perpetuating a culture of outrage and censorship isn't the solution.
So what's your solution? Just ignore the problems and hope they go away.
No, my solution is to have open and honest debates about the issues, without shutting down opposing views or labeling people as bigots.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster. How can you have a debate when one side is so clearly in the wrong?
That's the problem. You think one side is always right and the other is always wrong, but the truth is usually more nuanced than that.
I don't know, it seems like you're just trying to undermine feminism and go back to the old patriarchal ways.
I'm not trying to undermine feminism. I'm trying to make it more inclusive and focused on real issues, rather than just being a vehicle for outrage and censorship.
I'm not sure I agree with you, but I do think that feminism needs to be more nuanced and open to different perspectives.
That's all I'm saying. Let's have a more nuanced and open debate about the issues, rather than just shouting each other down.
Okay, I can get behind that, but it's not going to be easy.
Nothing worth doing is ever easy, but I think it's worth trying.
So what's the first step? How do we start having this more nuanced debate?
The first step is to listen to each other, really listen, and try to understand where the other side is coming from.
That sounds like a good start, but it's going to take a lot more than just listening to fix the problems.
I know it will, but it's a start, and from there, we can begin to build a more inclusive and nuanced movement that really does fight for equality and justice.